Well, I really want to say two words, and they're thank you. But I actually want to say them 31,000 times, because that's how many people you persuaded to vote for the Conservatives here in Surrey Heath. I'm so grateful to all of you for what was a fantastic team effort in the general election campaign, as Beatrice knows only too well. The first thing that I wanted to say today is I wanted a huge thank you to go out from all of us to Bob Potter, OBE, for letting us use Lakeside International Hotel for this celebration. Bob's been a fantastic friend of the party and a fantastic champion for Surrey Heath over the years. So Bob, thank you so much for your generosity. The second person I wanted to thank is the newly elected chairman of Surrey Heath Conservative Association, Moonpal Grawal. Moonpal is amongst the most generous and shrewdest of men, and it's the combination of those virtues which will make him a superb chairman. There's one other thing as well which has to be mentioned. Moonpal is also responsible for the pizzas today. So thank you so much. I'd like to thank everyone else who made Surrey Heath Conservative Association such a fantastic fighting force. I'd like to thank our President, Geoffrey Verra. I'd like to thank Nigel Manning, the chairman for the last 4 years, who's only just stood down and made sure that we were fighting fit, and did such a huge part in ensuring that my neighbour Anne Milton was re-elected in Guildford, with a majority that increased, I think, something like 23 times, from just 200 to 7,000. I'd like to thank Vivian Chapman, who played such a big part in organising our campaign. Wayne Henderson, who did such a fantastic job in organising our mutual aid to not just Guildford, but Winchester, the Vale of Glamorgan and all the other seats that we helped win. But most of all, I'd like to thank all of you. Over the course of the last 5 years, while I've been a Member of Parliament, everyone in this room has helped me in 100 different ways. Some of you I saw on election day, as you were manning the polling stations and the committee rooms. Some of you I know on election day were elsewhere in marginal seats fighting for every vote. Many of you over the last 5 years have helped me with a kind word of advice, with your support, whether it's been moral or financial, and with, throughout, unyielding friendship. And I have to say, that friendship has sustained me through the bad times and the good. And I just hope that in the next 5 years, I now have a unique opportunity, not just as your Member of Parliament, but also thanks to your efforts as a member of this new coalition government. And the whole point about this government is that it's about partnership in the interests of everyone. And if I've learned anything in the last 5 years, it's the true importance of partnership, of working as a team, of learning how important it is to put ego to one side in the interests of those we serve. And that means that there are two people that I'd really like to thank most of all and last of all. One person who's had to give up an enormous amount over the last 5 years to support me, and that's my wife Sarah. And one person without whom none of this would have been possible. One person who built the team that I inherited, kept the team together through good times and bad, and one person who, as long as he's by my side, I know that I have nothing to fear, and that is of course our agent and secretary, my great friend Alan Cleverly. Thank you. So, I know there'll be many occasions over the next few weeks and months when we'll be together. All I want to make sure is that, while we still have time to party, that everyone has the chance to dance. Isn't that right, B? What did you say? And B, the great thing is, who's the Prime Minister now?
David Cameron.
Hey! And who's the best Prime Minister this country could ever have? Yes? David Cameron! So, there we are. B knows the line to take. I'm now going to hand over to Alan, who's going to, I think, reveal some of the prize winners in our draw. And again, thank you so much for all your kindness, help and support. I'm hugely grateful. Thank you.